Hi everyone, we are here for our first Successful Women's video of 2021 with Amanda Bertelli of Chickasha Reality. Hi Amanda, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good. So we are going to just jump right in. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I moved to Chickasha about 3 years ago, and we ended up buying Chickasha Realty here in town. We were having a lot of success with our last realty company over in Caddo County, and decided just to bring everything over here. This is where I live now, and we've really enjoyed Chickasha. We've had a good time. I started a little vlog, just showed things that were going on in town and the reasons I came here, and just we've really enjoyed it. My family's enjoyed it. Our business has flourished, and it's an exciting time for us in Chickasha. It really is.
Well, we are so glad to have you. Now, you mentioned a little bit about your family. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
My husband is retired from the military, and he is actually a Department of Defense contractor now. So he's in Afghanistan, but he'll be back again soon. And then I have 3 teenage sons.
Wow.
Yes.
Full house.
Yes.
Awesome. So, Amanda, you mentioned that you have this lifestyle vlog page that you have, and I know from so many people here in the community, Lisa McPherson being one of them, who was our last Successful Woman who nominated you, you're just going all over town and talking to people and really welcoming them, and these businesses that are popping up are so successful in our community. So how would you define success?
I think it's just, success is different for everybody. And I know we're in the Successful Women series, and I love that we are successful as women in our community. We have a lot of female-owned stores, a lot of business ventures. Just, I think we're doing it as women, but I wish we could be just successful. Does that make sense? There are a couple of terms that I've never loved, like boss babe and lady boss and girl boss. Those have always just thrown me, because why can't we just be bosses? Why can't we just be successful? And I feel like we're equal, and we're here, and I feel like Chickasha stands out as far as women go. We really have it going on for success in the women's category.
I completely agree with you. We hold our own, right?
Yes, we do.
We sure do.
Yes, we do.
So moving on a little bit, we're talking about being successful and making our community successful, and Chickasha has huge momentum moving forward, but the pandemic kind of came in and stopped people from being able to go out and network and live their normal daily lives. So what would you say to encourage women in our community to still get involved, even though it might be a little bit more challenging now in the climate that we're living in?
We just have to keep going forward. We cannot live in the past. I don't think we should let it define us. I know we're extremely close to immunity, and the vaccine is here now. I think our lives are going to change. I think we're going to get closer to normal. But while we're waiting on normal, I think as long as we keep encouraging each other, we stay with the virtual. I think when I met Lisa, I stayed 20 feet back from her counter with a mask and was like, I love your store. You can't see my face, but welcome. And, I'm so excited. And then I spent money, so, which is the point.
Right.
But yeah, I think as long as we keep supporting each other virtually, and we stay in contact, and we just help each other out, I think we'll get through it just fine.
Yep, I completely agree with you. All right, so this is my favorite part. I know it's probably the most difficult part for you. Do you have a woman for our next Successful Women's video?
Absolutely. And everybody always says a lot come to mind, but there is a woman in this town who does things so behind the scenes and so quietly without recognition and ask for nothing. And that's Amanda Mullins. I don't know if you know Amanda Mullins.
Yeah.
But she opened her own law practice in September. She is the president of the Oklahoma Institute for Child Advocacy. She is the president-elect for the the Grady County Bar Association. She's our president-elect in Rotary. And she does a great job, and she does it very selflessly and, just under the radar and ask for nothing. And so that's someone that I think you would love to talk to.
Hey, Amanda Mullins, it sounds like we will be talking to you next month. We can't wait to hear your story. And Amanda Bertelli, thank you so much for joining us today.